Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse today, Tuesday, February 25th, 2025. Now, we're on our way, actually, to something called local politics, possibly a Brad Lander press conference in front of 1PP. But we're covering the courts. Yesterday, OKX, a crypto platform in the Seychelles, with very little advance notice, pled guilty. Pled guilty to running an unlicensed money transmittal firm. They made a big point, and they actually, the guy, their communications emailed me in the middle of live tweeting the proceeding to say that it wasn't really a money laundering charge. It is. It's sometimes the way that they go after money laundering is that way. But some were surprised because they thought that the new administration was dropping all cases against crypto, like Coinbase, etc. But this was not an SEC case. This was a CFTC case, and it went forward. It's also a Seychelles-based, China-affiliated crypto platform. Now, in other news, Rudy Giuliani is off the hook. Or at least it hasn't been finalized yet, but the poll workers' lawyer, the Georgia poll workers' lawyers, have said that the entire $145 million judgment has been satisfied. So there's that, and it's a little mysterious. We've written about it. You can find it on Inner City Press, Patreon, and elsewhere. Now, the Javice trial, U.S. versus Charlie Javice, for allegedly defrauding J.P. Morgan Chase, was adjourned yesterday because one of the jurors was sick. We're going to be heading there next after this. Hopefully this will actually take place here. And it should be picking up again today. There's an attempt to sever, there's an attempt to exclude evidence. It's a very highly litigated case, as is Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni, where only this morning Baldoni filed a opposition objection to a protective order saying that Blake Lively wants to keep too many things secret. Hollywood hearsay. We cover all these cases. Here's what motivates us and animates Inner City Press. Impunity. So the UN Relief and Works Agency was sued here in the Southern District, and the then administration said that they should be immune, that they have immunity. It is happening, so we're going to cover it in just a moment. The new administration has said, hold that thought until April. They're going to rethink the position. So we put the letter up, and today you'll find an article about it in the New York Sun, if you can go behind the paywall. But it's quite an article. It explains that there was a then State Department guy as far back as the late 80s who said that the U.S. shouldn't be supporting UNRWA. But that was shut down by the then State Department. Let's see what happens now. Litmus test at the UN. Will censorship end? Can Antonio Guterres continue to ban the press that asks these questions? Watch this space.